I really loved him. A lot of us who were close to him felt like we lost him to drugs and alcohol a long time ago, because as he documented it in his autobiography, there was so much suffering. I had to pick up and put down that biography like 11 times. It was so painful for me to read. It was really, as his friend who loved him, I knew he must be suffering, but the details of it were just devastating. Just physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically. You know, from a recovery perspective, I'm a sober guy for 17 years. And I want to say that the night I went into AA, Matthew brought me in. The whole first year I was sober, we went to meetings together. And he was such a great, I got to tell him this, he was just, as a sober person, he was so caring and giving and wise, and he totally helped me get sober. And I really wish he could have, found it in himself to stay with the sober life more consistently.
You know, the thing that always makes me cry, and I hope I don't cry here, is that it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
That I had to go through this disease while the other 5 didn't. They got everything that I got. But I had to fight this thing, and still have to fight this thing. So just to end this on a good note, there are people that will help you and get their help. It doesn't go away. It never goes away. I had the American dream happen to me. I got the great job. I was good at it. I bought a house. The house had a pool. I had the American dream, and I really, really liked it. Loved it for about 6 months, and then I walked in my house and went, "Oh man, this is not fixing this problem that I have. How is that possible?" And I wanted to finish the Craig Bierko story because it was really pivotal and it was important. So Craig Bierko, after he didn't get Friends, and Friends was on for 2 years and was a massive hit, Craig didn't speak to me for those 2 years. I would call him, he wouldn't return my calls, and he just didn't want to be my friend anymore. So 2 years into it, he called me up on the phone and said, "Can we meet? I'd like to talk with you." I said, "Of course, yes, great." So he came over to my apartment and he said, "I'm sorry that I have not called you in 2 years. I could not handle that you got rich and famous on a show that I turned down. We were both good enough to get that role." And I said, "Of course we were. But let me tell you something, pal. It doesn't do what we all thought it would do." And we were 24 years old having that conversation. And he didn't believe me, nor would anybody believe me. But it was true. That's why I said to him, I wanted to help him out. I wanted to say, it doesn't solve the problem. Jim Carrey did a really good quote a few years ago. And he said, "I want everybody to get all their dreams come true. Everybody. So that they could know that it's not the answer." And just a brief lesson in alcoholism for you guys that don't know.
An incredible gift, actor and an indelible part of the Warner Bros. Television Group family. The impact of his demise and death and his comedic genius was left around the world, as his legacy will live on in the hearts of so many. This is Heartbreaking Day, and we send our love to his family, his loved ones, and all of his devoted fans. That is the message that was posted by Warner Bros. Another friend also sent a tribute to him saying, "We are incredibly saddened by the too soon passing of Matthew Perry. which had a series for the 10 seasons, said in its own statement, "He brought so much joy to hundreds of millions of people around the world with his pitch-perfect comedic timing, and all his legacy will live on through countless generations." That was the message which was posted by NBC Media Channel. It is really a heartbreaking message to hear the death of the prominent star who passed away. Also, one of his friends, Hank Azaria, also mourned his death, where he made a tribute message and video which he posted on his social media handle. It's really a shock and a tragedy to everyone to hear about his death. One of his friends, also known as Peter, said this: It is a shock to hear the news of our lovely friend who passed away. May God comfort his family. And for us on this channel, we also send our condolences to his family, that God gives them courage and comfort in this hard time they are going through. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, commenting, and always visit this channel for more trending news and updates regarding our media personalities and men of influence who make an impact to the society. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Rest in peace. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to press that button to subscribe for this channel.